Hey guys, we're back with another video, and this one's going to be dedicated to just shanks. And I originally downloaded this demo because it kind of it fit the criteria of the type of match that they would fix. They lost the first map and then they would go in to win the next two, and that was kind of a trend that I was tipped off to that they were kind of following. But instead, it kind of looks like a normal-ish game. There's a few weird scenarios that I'll talk about, but I really just wanted to talk about it, like this guy's talent. Like, look at this fucking shot this guy's hitting. Like, and he hits several nice shots, and it's just a shame to see such talent go to waste. By all accounts in the media right now, this guy is up its creek in the investigation with ESIC and now the FBI as well, and that's a problem. I really didn't want to pile on, so you know what, I looked at the demo and I'm like, you know what, this isn't that, it's not that bad. It looked like it could be normal. He is a very aggressive type player and he takes some bad peaks, but I'm not going to pile on and just say that things are match fixing if they're not, right? Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe they match fix this game. But I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, who knows? Maybe he doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt. I really don't know the guy all that well. Maybe he's pushing fucking grannies downstairs on weekends and I don't know about it. I don't know. All I know is that he's 18 years old now. He was probably 17 when they were throwing matches. And me personally, I did a lot of dumb shit when I was 17 years old as well. If he, you know what, my attitude is different. If he was caught, you know what, maybe it's not. I was going to say if he was caught cheating, I'd want the book thrown at him. But if he was caught cheating, I wouldn't want him to get investigated by the FBI. Like, just ban him from the game and get it over with. Yeah, now there's money on the line and that's a problem. But if he would have cheated and won money from ESEA tournaments, the FBI would have never got involved, right? They're only getting involved because of the betting. And it's just sad to see. Like, the guy was clearly talented. It's very easy to say, you know, a lot of people have been calling these guys washed up pros moving over to Valorant for easy paychecks or whatever. But this guy wasn't washed up. He was only 18 years old. He's 18 years old now, right? So he switched to Valorant when he was probably 17. Who knows what kind of future he had, right? Like, yeah, he's got an aggressive playstyle and he makes some questionable plays for sure. But so did Stewie 2K, and look where that guy is now, right? This guy, it seems like he may have just made, you know, he lost the battle with temptation. He made one bad mistake, or he made one bad decision. Well, I guess he made the bad decision repeatedly, right? Speaking of two brain cell plays, just fucking runs over to car and gets his teammate mollied out of car because he kind of gave away his position. Yeah, he repeatedly kept making the wrong decisions. This is a nice Deeg shot too. But I don't know. You kind of liken it a bit to Swag or Brax. Yeah, Brax only threw once, etc. But I don't know, man. I just feel like no Counter-Strike player. I just feel bad with them on the wrong side of an FBI investigation. It just doesn't seem right. And I don't agree with the narrative that's being said how they're washed up pros and shit like that. This is actually one of the weirder plays a little bit. He gets shot in the back and doesn't turn around, but he has a teammate trailing right behind him if you look at radar. So he's, you know, it's a reasonable expectation to expect your teammate to pick that guy up behind you and you can kind of hold B tunnels. So I don't think that round was a particular throw. I really hope we get a list of what games were thrown. Just you know, I'm watching these demos and I'm speculating, and you guys can tell me in the comments whether you agree or disagree with my speculation. But it'll be nice if we get a full list of games and then we can actually know, yeah, this playoff run in ESEA Advanced was thrown, you know, they threw the first game and then they tried to win the next two or something like that. Or I really hope we get that list so we kind of know which teams have been legitimate and which ones haven't. And I don't know, the player list that it could scoop up is getting me a little bit worried. Really, Valorant has a shitload of tier 2 Counter-Strike players like Crashies, Food, obviously Shanks, Marved, Poised. And the list really goes on and on and on. And Crashies and Food are very, very good players. And they're on different teams and stuff like that. And I just hope this list doesn't balloon to like 50, 60 people or whatever it is. I think Richard may have talked about roughly how many, Richard Lewis may have talked about roughly how many people it was, but anyways, I'm just hoping it doesn't totally wipe out the Valorant scene. I know the temptation for money was a lot, but yeah, it's just rough. This round looked like it could have been thrown. The bomb's down in B tunnels here. It's a 2v3, like it's not a freebie round, and he's full sprint running in tunnels. That looks pretty sketchy. That's obviously a guy that doesn't give two shits, or it was a throw. And his teammate actually left. His teammate disconnected from the server after Shanks died there. Then they had to wait for him to reconnect, and then they go on to clutch that round. So I just liken this another fucking dumbass play. Like they push tunnels and the guy's a scout in lower tunnels. Like, what the fuck you doing? They clearly don't care. And this was another ESEA match. This was a premier match. So yeah, their teammates all disconnect ahead of time, and to me that's just honestly that's a sign of inner team turmoil, especially when they're disconnecting in rounds where you could actually win. Like this is a 2 versus 3. It's not totally over. Yeah, one of your teammates is lit, but it's not totally over by any means. And yeah, I think when you see stuff like that, it's a sign that things aren't going great in the team, and there's probably some turmoil. You know, maybe 3 of them or 4 of them wanted to throw, and maybe 1 of them didn't. But yeah, it's not a great look. And this match very well could have been thrown. It just didn't have the same ridiculousness of the other ones that I've looked at. Like the one on Overpass, man, there were some plays in there that just weren't right. And, you know, maybe the team that they were playing in this game was a little bit better, so they didn't have to intentionally throw as much. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. I just wanted to point out that this guy, you know, he had real talent, and he threw it all away. It's gone now. Like, he's never coming back, probably. Once he gets banned from the game, he'll probably be banned from Valorant for a long time, too. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I'll see you next time. Peace.